Well, how's it going, JDM crew? Today we've got something a little bit more interesting here. Yes, it's an R34. As you'll see pretty soon, it is M-Spec, but there's definitely a little bit more to this, as you might notice. So we've got some things on here that were definitely put on there from Nissan's finest over at Nismo at the Omori factory. I'm going to show you a little bit more about this, but just have a look at the exterior first. And being M-Spec, it's definitely an awesome type of R34, but it's got a little bit more class to it. Now, definitely a personal favorite would be the Nürburgring editions of the V-Spec 2 variety. And this is definitely a little bit more up there, a little bit more on the comfort than those versions, but still plenty of power and performance. But this one is on a little bit higher level than even the standard M-Spec. So let's jump inside and I'll show you the interior here. It's got some more comforts, as you'll see here in a second. Alright, so here we are with the interior, and as I said before, it's got some pretty nice stuff, such as the leather interior here, and as you can see, the dash and the multi-function display right there. So everything's looking really good here. And of course the gauge cluster there with the 320 km/h gauges there on the speedometer. And so here we do have the DVD-ROM and CD player and Navi system. So definitely got the works here. Also mini disc, if you guys are familiar with that. We've had a few units with those, but I know that wasn't as popular outside of Japan. Only a few places really had it and it phased out quickly. But yeah, titanium shift knob and more of that leather interior here. And one thing to note about the glass, by the way, you can kind of already see the difference there. And this package actually is the tinted glass package, so that's not film, that's actually in the glass there. So they had the privacy glass installed. And also has the winter package here, so I'll step out and show you a little bit more. It's a little windy, so I hope the mic still picks up properly. And of course the driver's seat is also leather. And as you can see, there's some cracking in the leather here, but for the most part it's still intact here. A little bit of suede on the side there. And for that cold weather package, we do have seat warmers there. So it is pretty unique in the fact that it's got a couple of other amenities here that just make it a little bit more comfortable. And of course, headliner's still fine. No sag there. Yeah, and for having 125,000, of course, that's just the chassis. I'm not so sure about the engine since, well, as you're going to see in a second, it's not the original M-Spec engine. So something a little bit nicer. Maybe that's a hint. And of course, as I was saying, since it does have some mileage, you can see a little bit of swirls, minor swirls in there. We'll probably polish that up a little bit later when the weather warms up a bit. And yes, this is a metal hood here. It's not the carbon fiber ones which you would have on the Nürburgring editions. And here's some numbers for you guys to look up on your favorite registry. They got some extra details about the package on there as well with the model number. And so this might be the reason why it's a little bit different. So you can see the Omori factory badge there, if I can get it to focus properly. And so there are a lot of Nismo additions on here, like the upgraded air filter from Nismo, some of the piping, and the S-Tune engine. But it really looks like it's all at home exactly from the factory here. Of course it would be the Omori factory, but still from the factory. This is pretty much as close as you can get to really well updated from stock, but kind of still stock, but really much better stock, just because it's official Nismo everything. So the best that Nissan had at the time, but definitely having this S1 motor is rather interesting. So plenty more power, but everything just feels right with this setup. And of course we have the M-Spec suspension and everything still installed on here. And just rather gorgeous. And those of you looking for a little bit more utility, well, I think you might appreciate this, that you still have the standard cargo space of an R34. And of course we do have the spare tire underneath here, tools on the sides, jack also on the sides, so all of the standard goodies. Should you need any assistance on the roadside there, battery is up behind here, so it's all in place. So Omori's factory sticker there, so all good there. Plenty of badges to show. Now this is a little bit more than your standard Skyline for sure. Well, all right, there we have it, folks. Pretty awesome. Oh, by the way, we do have cross-drilled Brembos here on the front, as you can see here. So pretty good stuff there. You know, those big calipers and all that good stuff. And of course, Volks Engineering racing wheels here. So very nice. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly, guys, so I do apologize for that. Would like to take it out for a bit more, but we're going to be bringing her back into the climate controlled warehouse, you know. But all in all, a beautiful specimen here. M-Spec, definitely what a lot of people have on their wish list for JDM, especially the R34s, and this is definitely very comfortable. Personal favorite is definitely the Nürburgring editions of the V-Spec 2s, and of course this is a little bit higher there, a little bit more comfortable. This one has the winter package and has a little like a Navi system and all that other good stuff in there, so it's got a lot of perks compared to your run-of-the-mill regular GTRs that don't have a lot of this stuff. But of course this would be on the newer end, Series 2. So you guys can look that up on the registry if you like. You have all the other information, and if you want more, definitely contact our sales team, info@jdm-expo.com. They can let you know more about this. And if you're looking for something different, you know, I know these come at quite a premium, so definitely if you're looking for some other models there, they got you covered. So they'll let you know what you need to know. And also with the shipping delays around the world, they can let you know if there's any issues getting it into your country. You can also check with your local, you know, importers and see anything about customs and all that other stuff. But our partners around the world can also get you those answers. So our sales guys definitely have a lot of that on tap. So just forward any questions to them and they got you covered. So as always, guys, thanks for stopping by, and like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. I understand the prices are really hefty on these days, but we're going to be taking care of this. It is in our climate controlled warehouse, so this definitely going to bring her back there. It's a little bit warmer than what it is right now. It's around freezing, so I'm going to get out of here. So take care of yourselves wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.